Hey there, I'm Sheryl Goodwin Magiera, your go-to guide for life's messy and magical moments. As a farm girl turned single mom, I often wondered what life would look like after my kids were grown. Turns out, it was all about rediscovering and loving myself first. On this podcast, we'll dive into topics that touch the soul, like love, loss, triumphs, and setbacks. So grab your favorite drink and buckle up. Welcome to the Imperfectly Charming Podcast. Welcome back to the podcast where we explore life's wild adventures and the lessons they teach us. Today's episode is titled Monkey See, Monkey Do. It's about more than just our close encounters with nature's playful primates. It's about the unexpected life lessons they impart. A few years back, my family and I ventured into the rainforest of Costa Rica, a trip that brought us face to face with the fascinating world of white-faced Capuchin monkeys. What started as a cautious adventure turned into an exhilarating experience of connection and curiosity, not just with the monkeys, but within ourselves. Today, we dive into the thrilling moments of our encounter, the laughter, the scares, and how a simple act of feeding monkeys can reflect larger truths about following our own paths in life. Join me as I retell this unforgettable adventure. Here we go. Before leaving for a family vacation, my daughter-in-law came across a friend that had stayed at the same resort we booked and gave her some tips and pointers on the local area. One of the points of interest he suggested was heading down the beach into the rainforest in search of monkeys. He also mentioned you could feed them. Immediately, my spidey senses kicked in, since monkeys are known to carry disease. My daughter and I both thought going into the wild to feed monkeys wasn't such a great idea. She had worked in a lab and knew the risks associated with these animals due to the diseases they carry. Day 2 of our vacation, we decided to take a chance and walk down the beach to see if we could find monkeys. We were specifically looking for howler monkeys. We could hear them from the resort. Even from a distance, they sounded intimidating. As we passed by a sign that directed us to the monkey bar, we decided to keep moving on our own path. As we explored the edge of the rainforest, we would see howler monkeys from time to time high in the trees, but nothing close up. On our way back to the resort, after little success seeing the monkeys, we decided to head in the direction of the monkey bar. It had rained the night before, so we had to make our way around large puddles of water blocking the trail. We passed a few people here and there, but were basically on our own. Just before we arrived at the monkey bar, there was a couple that looked like they were trying to coax something out of one of the trees. There was an opening into the rainforest, and under the canopy, we saw the branches move and spotted a monkey. Not a howler monkey, but a white-faced capuchin. It was making its way down the branches to seemingly get a look at us. As soon as the monkey got closer, another and yet another one appeared and followed. We looked up, and like magic, there were lots of branches and leaves bending and swaying, and about 20 to 30 white-faced monkeys appeared, moving effortlessly towards us. They were everywhere, all coming towards us. Holy bananas, Batman. The couple that was standing with us was holding out watermelon, and bravely a few monkeys approached and quickly snatched the fruit. A bold one actually took the fruit and then, like a trickster, grabbed the whole piece from her other hand. In a single moment, she had no more to offer. We, on the other hand, had pita bread, and another brave member of the troop made his way to my son and accepted the morsel. Once the other monkeys noticed, they too wanted the pita bread and followed. My son had no fear, but the rest of us girls were cautious. He seemed to be having a lot of interest from the troop, and my daughter-in-law said, "Now I have to feed them." As soon as she offered her bread, my daughter announced, "Now I have to feed them." And as soon as she held out her bread, bewildered, I exclaimed, "Well, now I have to feed them." What an experience. Day 3, we decided to go back to the same spot, prepared with loads of fruit. We could hear the howler monkeys as we walked along the beach. They sounded like they were very close. They were. They now occupied the trees where we encountered the white-faced monkeys the day before. They were loud and very frightening, but my son went through the opening of the trees and under the canopy of the rainforest. They were right above us, howling like we better get the hell out of their space. And my son kept on the path, going deeper into the trees. I immediately pulled up my hood and prayed they wouldn't jump on my head. You couldn't see them often, but you could hear them. The further away from the area, the less they howled. They wanted nothing to do with our fruit, and I wanted nothing to do with them. On our way back, using another trail, we spotted 3 that were going in the same direction we were, but moved away as soon as we approached the end of the trail. Thank goodness that was over, even though it was amazing. The last morning of the trip, the kids decided to go back one more time looking for the white-faced monkeys. I unfortunately decided to stay back and pack. Wouldn't you know, they saw them again and they were able to spend more time offering them fruit and experiencing them in nature. One woman thought she would try to pet one of the animals and just barely got herself out of the way of being bitten. Another female, toting a baby, would take the fruit when the male wasn't near, but as soon as he approached, she showed her fangs. It was a good reminder that they are wild animals. Monkey see, monkey do was how they acted as a troop. What one monkey did, the others followed suit. It reminded me of peer pressure in life. Sometimes we're afraid to speak up for what we want, but doing so moves us beyond our fear and gives us the courage to take our own path. Are you walking yours, or are you following someone else's path? Be bold, be brave, be you. You're amazing and have special gifts that only you can share. There isn't another you. As we wrap up today's episode, Monkey See, Monkey Do, I hope you've enjoyed this wild ride through the rainforest and the curious eyes of its Capuchin inhabitants. Our adventures taught us more than just the behavior of these intelligent creatures. They mirrored the dynamics of peer pressure and the importance of forging our own paths. Like the monkeys, we often follow each other's action in life, sometimes without questioning why. Today we explored what it means to step out from the troop to offer our unique contributions to the world and to navigate the delicate balance between community and individuality. Whether you're facing a troop of monkeys or the pressures of daily life, remember that your path is yours to choose. Be bold, be brave, and be uniquely you. Because just as we saw with the monkeys, standing out can lead to the most memorable experiences. Thank you for joining me on this adventure, and until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep embracing your own wonderful journey. See you soon, friends. If you loved this episode, you won't want to miss my free workbook, 7 Simple Ways to Elevate Your Life. Head over to the imperfectlycharming.com website to snag your copy. And hey, if this podcast resonated with you, do me a favor, like, share, and hit that subscribe button. And until we meet again, Shine on, friends.